Welcome to Living in Two Worlds, and welcome back to our swimming pool videos. There's a lot going on here today. Gonna have to get you all caught up. At the end of the last video, I showed you the rendering had been completed on the pool. Well, nothing's changed there. We've just been watering it down to keep it so it doesn't dry too quickly. I'll have to do that right after I get off the video here. But the other big thing that's happened is we're getting a roof on our pump house / change rooms. The crew came the other day and did the framework on it. That didn't take them very long, a half a day, and then today they're back. They're putting a fascia board around. Get a better look here. They're putting a fascia board around, and they have all of the panels stacked over there, and I think they're actually getting ready to put the first panel or two on the top. So this is going to go fast. So these are a steel panel with what they call a sandwich panel. So it has the bottom side is finished as well. So we won't be putting a ceiling in. No need to drop and put a ceiling in this building here, which will be nice, save some time and money, and it should be good. So we'll leave them at that. The other thing that's happening is that I don't know if I had mentioned before or not, but we wanted to build something along the back of the pool here in the form of a wall and with a roof overhang, so that we had some shaded areas to sit when in the heat of the day and when using the pool. Well, we started that, and then it's changed a little, and that noon decided she needed a karaoke room. So the plan was, if you see there's a hole in the back there, the plan was this will be 12 meters long, a wall 12 meters long with a roof overhang. Well, we're going to close in 4 meters of it, and put probably sliding glass doors on the front, and that way we can store new speakers and stuff for her karaoke equipment in there, and open it up easily and roll it out for parties around the pool. The remaining 8 meters will be just an open space with a roof overhang on it. That way there'll be lots of nice shaded areas. You'll be able to relax out of the sun on a hot day. So it's coming together. So that first panel is about to go up here. I think I see the rest of them stacked there, along with the flashing that goes with it. So we'll maybe check later on and see how it looks. Good morning. March 20th, Friday. Yes, didn't get any videotaping done yesterday, but a lot's happening. Even just a quick look around, you're gonna see there's a lot changing around here. So let's go take a look. As far as the pool goes, there's no change here since we last talked. Just giving the rendering, it needs about a week to fully cure before we look at tiling, so about halfway through that. But the big changes back here are what was going to be just sort of a shade area with sort of a wall and a roof has now turned into sort of a shade lounging area and a karaoke room. So what they've done is the beams are poured. This here is 2.5 meters on this side, and we are 12 meters long this way. 8 meters of that will be an open space with a roof over it, which will give you a nice shaded area when you're around the pool, so you can get out of the hot sun. And the last 4 meters here will be a sort of bar / karaoke room, which is a change we've made. So that was built there, or all the concrete was poured yesterday. The posts were done, so they'll probably, I see they're working on the frames for the posts, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get these posts poured today. And the other thing that we see is happening is the pump house / change room is now becoming a building instead of just posts with a roof. Starting on the walls, the one on the left here will be the pump room with a shower, a change room in the middle, and then on this side will be an outdoor shower and a washroom. So it's starting to come. So they're starting on brickwork there, so we're going to start to see lots of change on this. So we'll leave it and maybe check at the end of the day. Saturday, March 21st, lunchtime. Staff is just having lunch, so I thought I'd take a moment to give you a look around, see how things are and what's changed from yesterday. The pool is still the same. I'm not sure what day we're going to start the tiling there, but I think we should be getting close. I've been watering it down for the rendering so it doesn't dry too quick, but I think I'll have to stop that soon. Our sort of seating area, and then here, the back posts were poured yesterday, and they just finished just before lunch here pouring the 3 front posts. And here is the karaoke room, so it's coming together too. So this whole idea of this here is once we get a roof on, it'll give us some nice shaded areas around the pool. March 22nd, end of day. The staff just quit. I think they're having a beer over in a corner somewhere before they go home, but let's see where we're at. Mostly been working on the sort of washroom, change room, pump house building today, doing a lot of the brickwork. In this corner here, this will be just the straight washroom with just a toilet and a sink. So that's framed in now, ready for the door. Well, a little bit more to go on the top. This wall here needs to be done, and this open area here will be an outdoor shower, so that's coming. The change room itself, you can see we've got some glass block as we do here, and the other little open space is for a fan. This will be a shower change room with a sink and a toilet in it as well. And then the last room here is the pump house where the pump equipment and filters and stuff will go. So it's coming together, and you can see we've got 4 meters from there to the pool. Back here they've taken the forms off the posts. This is the karaoke room, and then the remainder will be an open space just with a nice roof to give you a shaded area. As you can see, this time of day it will give a lot of shade. It will shade the whole pool at this time of day. Nothing new has changed. Nothing's changed on the pool yet. I believe we're a couple days away before we start tile, but we've started something on this end now too. I'm not really going to tell you what it is yet, but we've got another little surprise coming here, another little thing being built here. So they started that today with a couple of pads, and probably do a couple of posts and a bit of steel work tomorrow. So we'll follow up with them tomorrow and see how they make out with everything. March 25th, early in the morning. Let's take a look around. There's nobody here yet, so it's nice and quiet. And let's see where we're at. Well, the pool is still the same. We've been working on the buildings as opposed to that. We drained the water out of the pool the other day, so now it is all dry. The rendering is ready. I thought maybe the tile guy was coming today, but I'm now being told he's not quite finished his other job, so it'll be tomorrow. So we've got the tile here, we've got that. So once he gets here, some people are saying a week to tile this. I'm not sure, we'll see. But either way, it's gonna happen here shortly. And if we look out in the back here, you can see we have a roof on our new building back here. What was originally going to be just a back wall and a roof turned into, as I mentioned, we've got a karaoke room over there. This will be an open area. We've decided to put a wall on the side here as well. This was at the advice of the builder, saying that we needed to make sure we had enough support to hold this roof in the case of one of the strong windstorms that happened here. When you get some severe thunderstorms, that it doesn't all of a sudden rip this roof right off. So that made sense. So this area here will be an open seating area. It's where you can sit here and enjoy the pool and be out of the hot sun. So that's the reason for that. It will also give us a bit of shade towards the pool as it gets into the afternoon, later in the afternoon. The karaoke room here, well, at one point I always did want to build a bar here, but kind of scrapped that idea. But so probably will be just a place to keep our speakers, noon speakers or TV and stuff like that. The intent is to build a small countertop right here with a sink in it. That way we'll be able to enjoy a nice cold beer and stuff out here. Our pump house slash change room slash washroom is coming together nicely. The brickwork's all complete. The door frames are in, and they've started to render the corners and such, getting ready to do the rendering on the wall on the outside. A little bit dark. I don't know if you can see much in here, but nothing happened on the inside. But this will be the pump room, as I mentioned earlier. This will be a shower and change room with an outdoor shower right here, and just a straight washroom with a toilet and a sink here. So when you approach from our front yard to our back, you start to get an idea of what this is going to look like. The intent is to sort of enclose this whole sort of area with sort of buildings and so on and so forth, and then this whole area will become a nice tiled area around the pool. So that's it for today. The crew's coming back today working on this building. I'm not sure. The roof guy, he had to order the panels. Last time he ordered them and came back with them the very next day, so it's possible he might be here with roof panels today. I don't know. If not, I'm certain it's not going to take very long. And like I said, tile guy tomorrow, so I think the pool will start moving again. So either way, we got to go somewhere this morning, so we're not around, so we'll see what happens when we're back. March 29th, Sunday. Had half a crew here today. We had the crew working on our pump house slash change room building. They've been working on the rendering for 3 days now. As you can see, the front side of the building is rendered. If I look inside, the change room is not done yet. The pump room is rendered. We'd asked them to do this first so that we'd be ready for pump equipment. So that's not going to be for a while yet, but that is ready. If I come around here, this side here is done, and I believe the back is done. Okay. And this side of the building was rendered a couple days ago, along with this here. That's why it's drier. Over here we have roof panels, which will match what we did on our parking and this building here. and they're going to go on here. This is, well, the initial plan is just basically to have a roof with some walls around it so we have a nice shaded area to sit in the hot afternoon when the sun is shining. So it's that's kind of the plan. We've talked about turning this into a bit of a karaoke room and closing it in. That's still, we're back and forth on that decision yet, but once they finish rendering this building over here, then they'll come back to working on this one here again. But this being Sunday night, we're hoping that the roofing crew, since this stuff was delivered yesterday, will come and put the roof on. So we'll see. And then there's the pool, which you haven't seen any of the tile work. They've actually been working on it for 3 days. They were not here today, but they've got a pretty good start on it. This end is complete. On that side we've got over halfway back, and this side here is a little less than halfway back. So they're continuing to work on that. So I'm assuming they're going to be a while yet, as this is very slow and painstaking work, but they're doing a good job. So that's where it sits for now. So hopefully tomorrow, well, tomorrow we will have tile people back, and hopefully we might get a roofing crew. And either way, we'll update you after tomorrow. March 30th, end of day. Staff just left. Let's check on things. Today they finished rendering the pump house, change room, washroom building. You can see on this end it's been done, and the change room was done inside as well as the washroom. Kind of hard to see in there, but anyway, it's done. And what else is new? Well, the roof guys were back today, and I'd get out of the sun here, and we now have roof panels on our, well, I'm not sure what we're going to call this building, but I think you get an idea of how it's going to work now. Like I mentioned before, possible karaoke room or just an open space, but this 8 meters here, the walls will be built up, and then this will be an open space. Once the roof was on, I did keep an eye on the clock today, and found that this started to actually give shade on the pool at about 3 p.m. So the shade from this started to reach the pool about 3 o'clock. And if you look at the pool, you can see we have tile virtually all the way up that side and the other side as well. If I can get around here, you can see this side here is done. This side here is completed, actually. Even the final row, yes. So 3 walls done. Talked with the tile guy today. We've got to go get grout tomorrow, and he wants to start on the floor. Get one team working on. There's sort of 2 groups of them. So one of them can start on grouting, and the others can start on the floor. So that's going to start moving ahead. So the pool is really coming together. So he will also be doing all of the tile in our washrooms and stuff like that once this is done. So he wants to keep moving on this as much as he can. So asked us to go buy grout tomorrow morning. So that's what we'll do. I think this is, it's going to take a little bit because there's so many different layers to do. But I'm sure they'll be able to handle it. But new roof, rendering finished on this building, and a lot more tile work done. It's starting to really come together. Good morning. Thursday morning, April 2nd. Time for a bit of an update. The tiling in the pool is moving along, as well as the building in the back, our sort of open seating area, and the karaoke room, which we've now made the decision to go ahead with. So let's take a quick look around. Nothing's changed here on the pump house change rooms. That's ready. That's just waiting for them now to dig and put in the underground plumbing. Once that's done, we can probably get some floors done. We've bought the tile for the inside there, so that can move ahead once the floor is done. Over here, the sort of shaded seating area, and we had talked previously about whether we were going to move ahead with the karaoke room or not. We've decided to do that. So the one wall's there, there's one more wall here, then this will have a complete glass front, and then that will remain open. That'll just get rendered and be done exactly as it is. The pool itself, the tiling's coming along. The floor is moving a little slow. The walls are all done in the main pool area, except for one small area here on this side of the spa, but they are working in the spa now. There's 2 tile setters working at different parts of the pool, so they'll be back again today. I expect well, they have a few more days yet, and then fairly soon we'll get to a point where we can start grouting the pool. So either way, we'll keep you updated on how things go.
Friday, excuse me, Friday, April 10th. Let's check on the progress. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot with this lately, and I pardon my voice, but I've picked up a cold. But lately, Noon and I have been very busy. We've had some issues with tiling, but we seem to have everything under control again now. So if we take a look around our change room, pump house, not much has changed in here. The only thing that's changed here since the last time I talked to you is we have the floor poured in the pump room itself with the drain in the floor. So now this is ready, just needs some paint, and then we can get some equipment installed in there when it arrives. The rest of it remains the same. The back here, they're now in the process of rendering the karaoke room and the rest of the back wall. As for the pool, we're very close to tile being complete. I'm assuming today will be the final day of tiling. What's happened here is the main tiler and his partner picked up another job, and because it's sort of the way things work here in Thailand, he had to leave. So it actually left Noon and I and 2 young guys, but Noon and I is the main tiler. So Noon and I took over and pretty much got the floor complete. There's a little bit left now. The other guys worked on the stairs and the spa, which are done. They just need grouting. And on this side here, you'll see we've got it's a bit of a change. This here is what they call a sand wash. It's like a Pebble Creek finish. This is how we're completing the top of it. The guy started here yesterday. He's got 2 sections here done. He'll be back today, continue on that. The crew should be back here and continue rendering on our back building today. Noon's secondary fountain here is coming along, but we've told him, sort of just hold on this for a bit. Let's get some other stuff done first. And Noon and I started grouting late yesterday. We tried a couple packs of and it's an epoxy grout, so it's got a very short lifespan, so it comes in small 1 kilo bags. So today, that's our plan today, is to continue along here and see how much we can get done today. Hoping we're going to have the full crew back today. Hoping the tiling boss will be back and we'll get him to fix up these 2 drains. Start grouting. As I mentioned before, the 17th, which is 1 week from today, is the day then they are coming to hook up pump equipment. So which means we need to have the pool ready so we can start filling with water on the 17th. So that's the main focus, is get the pool done. So now for Noon and I, and hopefully if we get enough of a crew, we can get 2 of us, 2 crews working on the grouting, and that should make it go a little quicker. So we'll keep you updated.
Okay, now what are you doing?
In the English say the grout.
Yeah?
Grout.
You can fill all of those cracks?
Yeah. And the Thai language, ya nail.
Yeah, now.
This is ya nail.
Yeah, now.
Yeah. You say grout.
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 Grout?
Grout.
That's it?
It's my ya nail.
Yeah, now. Okay.
Yes.
Are you going to do the whole pool?
Oh yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Oh, I see you've done some over here. Oh, because it was too hot in the day to work over here. Now we're back here again. Getting there, but a long way to go.
Good morning. Today's April 13th. It is Songkran Day. That is New Year in Thailand. To all of my Thai friends, Happy New Year. Happy Songkran. Shokdi Songkran. So let's check on the pool. You saw by the time lapse we had a whole crew show up. Actually, it was taking Noon and I figured it would have taken us about a week to grout this pool, the two of us alone, but a crew of 5 showed up on Saturday, and his tile crew, which is nice because they knew what they were doing, and we all went at it. I mixed grout and they all placed it, cleaned it, and now if you look and see, I just gave it a bit of a clean this morning. Yesterday we spent part of the day cleaning it and stuff, but it was a non-eventful day. The sand wash guy was here doing a bit of work on the top, but he's gone for Songkran. Now everybody's off for a number of days, so we're actually heading out of town to go visit the kids for today and tomorrow, and then we'll be back, and then we will work on things again. But as you see, the grouting is all done. Now, for all intents and purposes, the grates are done for the floor drains. So really, the pool is ready for water. Just need to do a clear coat on the sand wash on the top, but that can be done after. The swimming pool company will be coming on the 17th, today the 13th. So we're taking 2 days off, and then we will have 2 days when we come back to make sure everything's ready. I need to do some work in the pump room and get it painted out before they come with their equipment. We expect everybody back on the 17th. More work needs to be done on that building, but once the tile guy or the swimming pool guys come, they will start with the hookup of the pool, and we'll be filling it with water and testing everything. So it's not long now. We've got a lot of work to do around it yet, but the big thing, we want to test everything to make sure there's no issue with pipes or anything before we start pouring concrete all around. But that's going to start to happen right after the pool is set up and running. Then we start moving the dirt and getting ready to pour the concrete all around, so we're able to enjoy the pool. So that's where it sits for today. Happy Songkran, everyone, and we will check with you again later. Actually, I think what we will do, Happy Songkran, everyone. I think we will end this video here. So time to move on to the next phases, I think. So if you like the video, give us a like. Any comments, we welcome any comments. We'll do our best to answer them. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe. And with that, we'll leave it there and catch you in the next video.